Good morning. Let's go feed the chickens and give them some oyster shells. So I bought the oyster shells a few days ago and they already have some inside their run. Will it stop them from pecking and eating their eggs? It's very doubtful. What the oyster shells do is that it does make their eggshells a little harder, and that's a good thing. I'm also gonna feed them. I was already out here this morning a couple of hours ago and I had 4 eggs. I may have another one now. Today is Sunday, March 5th, and as you can see, I have tons of snow everywhere. So I need to probably clear a little bit more behind the coop to give them more space to roam. And I'm gonna add some straw here on the ground so they can come out as well. They don't like how the snow feels on their feet. I mean, it's not really cold today. It's about 35. Temperatures have gone up. All right, I'm coming. But it's a nice, beautiful day here in upstate New York. All right, Lila's out. She's always the first one. I have water, heated water, and 2 feeders. So I'm gonna replace this one with that one. And this right here will last for about 2.5, maybe 3 days. And that's where I put the oyster shells. All right, they're starting to come out. You guys must be bored inside of your coop, right? Come on and play. All right, guys, and I'm gonna top off their mini feeder with oyster shells. There we go. I noticed they'd been eating some of this. Yeah. All right, guys, I don't have any more snacks. I already gave you some about 2 hours ago, but I'll bring more tonight. Let's see, do I have any more? Nope, no more. For now, anyway. So another thing I want to do this morning is I want to add a little bit more pine shavings in there, another couple of inches. They're tasting the fresh feed. Yesterday I made somewhat of a path with the tractor. That was a good idea. Let's go check out the boiler. I haven't been paying a whole lot of attention to the boiler because it hasn't been super cold these days. It's been about upper 20s, low 30s, upper 30s, and the boiler is working perfectly. Yeah, it's been kind of a mild winter. It's only been a few days where the temperature dropped to like below 0 Fahrenheit, and especially one day where it dropped to like 42 below 0, and I was a little worried about the chickens, but they did pretty well. They survived. I should clean out my own porch first, but no, let's attend to the chickens. I'm gonna do it the old-fashioned way, manual. So I'm gonna throw in the rest of the pine shavings that I have inside their coop. I'll get some more tomorrow. I have some straw as well, and once I make out the path for them, I'm gonna bring the straw out here and just throw it in the ground. And they like that. They like walking on straw better than snow. Okay, here's the welcoming committee. All of them. They expect a snack, and Lila's always first. Right, Lila? She's kind of like a commander there. She's the hen in charge. Always first. this stuff is not going to melt anytime soon. It's going to take weeks and weeks for it to melt. And we do expect some snow next week, but it doesn't look like it's going to be a whole lot. So, yeah, hopefully it'll be a lot less than what we got yesterday. All right, I'm gonna throw it all in and get some more tomorrow, like I said. Yeah, let them scratch through this. It's not a whole lot that I have here, but yeah, it's good for now. I can also mix this with some of the straw I have. Where to start, right? So much snow, but gotta start somewhere, one shovel at a time. Oh, hi, Lila. Yeah, she's right behind the camera. There she is. Say hello to the subscribers. There we go. You know, one thing I haven't done since I was a kid is that I haven't eaten any snow. So I wonder if it tastes the same. Let's try it. Yep. Same taste. Guys, this is what happens when chickens are bored. They come up to the nest boxes and they start pecking at everything. Why do I say that? Well, you can see it right there. I was watching a video yesterday from Prepsteader Bob, and one of the questions that came up is, why do my chickens like to eat their eggs? So assuming that your chicken feed is good, the coop is clean, they have plenty of water, they have plenty of space, and in my case I don't have a whole lot of space. This chicken coop right here, it can hold up to 15 chickens, but I think that's way too many, because in the winter when it snows like this, they don't like to come out. They all like to stay inside, cooped up. And look at them. They're all coming up to the nest boxes and they're pecking at everything that they see. One interesting thing that Prepsteader Bob said, the nesting boxes should be higher than your tallest chicken. Let me show you. See, when the chickens are all cooped up, they don't want to go outside for whatever reason, they get bored, and they have easy access to each nesting box. You see that? And a couple of days ago, I caught 4 chickens eating an egg. And, you know, and they were either inside the nesting box or outside, and all 4 of them were pecking at it. So, what Prepsteader Bob suggested is to raise your nesting boxes higher than your tallest chicken by a couple of inches. That way, if they get bored, they can't just, you know, go in and peck and break the eggs. However, in my case, it's impossible. I can't do that. Yeah, I have another solution for this that I'm going to try out next week, but this is just for some of you, FYI. If you have the same problem I have, where your chickens are bored and they're breaking and eating the eggs, just raise your nesting boxes up. So in my case, let's pretend that El Guapo was eating my eggs. I will have to raise my boxes all the way up to here. You see how he extends his neck? It has to be slightly higher than what he can reach. But obviously I can't do that because these are built in. That's a nice tip, and I agree with it. So when the chickens go in, they jump up on the nesting box. They don't have, you know, they have to turn around and lay on it, and there's not a whole lot of space where they can just go ahead and peck the eggs. And right now, every single chicken can just extend their neck into the nesting box and peck at anything inside. And when they get bored, now you know what happens. So will calcium make a difference? Probably not. Will the feed make a difference? Probably not. They're gonna keep on pecking their eggs because they like to spend a lot of time here during the winter, especially when it's snowing, and they get bored. So that's what happens. Look, they get so bored that they even kick out the fake eggs. Who did this? Who did this? I demand an answer. Was it you, El Guapo? Was it you, Jefe? Definitely not you, Layla. You can do no wrong. But it was probably you. But as you saw, my chickens, they're very healthy, they're happy, and what if they eat an egg or two a day? No big deal, right? They're still laying 4 to 5 eggs a day now, and that's gonna increase as the days get longer. So sometime in May, maybe earlier, I'll be getting 8 to 10 eggs a day, every single day, just like I did back last summer. Okay, I'm going back in, this time with straw. Here's a little straw so you guys can hang outside. There we go. Gives you something to do. You can scratch around it. Look at that. They're all coming back out again. All right, guys. Stay outside. It's healthier for you. Yeah, they're scratching. They're scratching the ice. See that? There you go, guys. So I added some straw here too, in addition to the pine shavings. I think I may have mentioned it earlier. I used the deep litter system. It's looking good. I added some straw to these boxes, but like I mentioned earlier, they get bored. They're gonna kick it out anyway. And Prepstetter Bob said that a lot of people, they add these ceramic fake eggs or golf balls, and you know, to prevent their chickens from breaking and eating their eggs. But in a lot of cases, or most cases, it just doesn't work. If they're bored, they're bored. They're gonna peck at the eggs and break them and eat them. So Just FYI, if you have a nesting box that can be raised, do it. And that's gonna stop your chickens from breaking and eating your eggs. Look at them, guys. This is the first time I see them out here. That's what I needed to do. Just cover the floor with straw. Obviously, I couldn't do it before because of all the snow. I still have a lot more to shovel. What I'll do is I'll do a little bit at a time. I may shovel maybe a few feet that way tomorrow, shovel all that out there the day after. I mean, yeah, this is gonna take a long time to melt, so I'll do a little bit every day. But look at them, they're happy. Right, Lila? Oh yeah, she's excited. And that's what I like to see. I like to see them active. I like to see them happy. Oh, he's about to poop, and he did. All right, not in front of the camera, El Guapo. Please, there are children watching this channel. That's Carmen, my single golden lace Wyandotte chicken. Beautiful colors. I'm gonna breed Carmen and El Jefe next month. And I'm building a separate coop. And I'm gonna put it out here somewhere. And I'm gonna close them in temporarily until I get at least, I don't know, maybe half a dozen eggs or something. I wanna make sure I get the right eggs. And I'm also gonna breed El Guapo with maybe a black Australorp to see how those turn out. I'm not sure if I want to breed or raise chicks from the Iser Browns because they are hybrid and they're not going to come out true. Obviously, with the black Australorps and the Wyandotte, they're not going to come out true anyway, but the combination should be interesting. And maybe breed one of the Wyandotte roosters with a Barnevelder. Yeah, I'm going to try out a bunch of different things here. That's Melina, by the way. She's a loner. She's also very skittish. It's very hard to catch her. It's almost impossible. She's kind of like a road runner. Yep, maybe I should have named you Roadrunner instead. Nah, we'll keep your name as Melina. You ever seen a Roadrunner? I have, many times. I used to live in Arizona and Texas when I was working for the Navy, when I was on active duty. And yeah, those things, wow, once they take off, they take off. Melina's the same way. It's impossible to catch her unless I have a net, and I do have a net. All right, guys, I'm done for now. However, I have a couple of surprises for the chickens. A couple of things I bought yesterday to keep them busy. So come back tomorrow and I'll show you what they are. So for now, you guys have a good morning, afternoon, or night, wherever you are. Hasta mañana. Bye.